What's up, guys? Evan Young here with EXP Realty here in New Brunswick. Welcome back to my channel. Today, myself and Brandon Vincent are going to be just chatting a little bit. Originally, we were just going to talk about why we got into real estate and how it changed our lives. But we got a little bit sidetracked and just started talking a little bit about everything. So I'm just going to throw the whole video on. Just a little bit of free entertainment, guys. Hope you have a fantastic day. Cheers.
I was gonna go grab a coffee real quick, or just a drink. I literally just walked in the door and then rushed up here to get this set up. I was just gonna go grab a quick drink before we start.
Love it. Okay, man.
Good. Just give me 30 seconds. Like 2. My darling, I hunger for your touch. Long, lonely time. You watch that Elvis movie, man?
Nice plants, man.
Yeah, thank you. I literally bought them just for the sole purpose of having some shrubbery in the background.
Did you pick those out?
Oh yeah, spent about $120 on them. There's actually there's one in the middle here too. It was dying. It was completely dead because I can't remember why. Oh, because we didn't have it in a proper plant and in a pot, so we couldn't water it. Every time we watered it, it leaked. So we stopped watering it, and every single leaf fell off on it. And anyway, ever since then, I've kind of been singing to it every morning, and it's starting to grow back. Like if you actually show it love, it grows.
Man, look, what is that? It looks like a set of balls back there.
Yeah. It's like a ball sack dick plant. It really looks like it's got a fucking floppy wiener, man. It's let me go grab it for a sec. I'm gonna show you.
It totally looks like it's got a floppy wiener. I'm gonna grab it for a sec.
Look.
Jesus
Christ. Does that not look at that, man? Dude, I seen this plant. I was like, no fucking way. What is this? Look at the life growing on it. It's like something you see in the jungle. It's like a jungle plant.
Yeah.
Looks like something off the Lion King.
Nice.
Nice.
I see. Yeah, that's probably a good spot for it, though, right there behind you, so nobody can see it.
So nobody can see it. No, exactly. It kind of fades
a friggin' monster. My God, they make you piss.
I love caffeine.
Man, they do. Yeah. You don't drink really energy drinks, though. You're more of a coffee guy, but
yeah, I'm more coffee. I actually did buy. I bought the Rocks new coffee, or no, sorry.
I got those too. The Zoa.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're really good. I got a case upstairs there from Costco.
Yeah, me too. You might. Yeah, Costco.
Man, like
no doubt, man. That shit can't. I mean, I don't think any energy drinks are probably good for people. Zoa seems a little bit. That's why I was like, oh look, it's like caffeine, low sugar, but there's some type of fucking sweetener.
Man,
I'm just endorsing the Rock because I figured, oh, it's got to be healthy. He's jacked.
Yeah. I gotta friggin' show you something here.
Okay.
It might be on YouTube. I'm gonna do a screen share.
Screen share.
It's so fucking funny. Just a sec. All right. Can you see this?
Yep.
Okay. Where are we at?
Been trapped.
I wanted to show you something here. Just thinking of this monster thing, that Monster Energy drink thing.
Theo Vaughn, he's such a interesting cat.
Let's watch. Watch this. I just thought of this as soon as I said it. I think it's pretty similar to what. It's fucking hilarious, man.
Is that him? Have you seen him do the smelling salts?
This is so funny. Watch this.
Which are like piss magnets.
Yeah.
They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that they're going home to punch.
I don't know if the Monster is the cause of it. I think there's probably other factors.
Well, I'll say this: it's the beverage of choice of some of those gentlemen.
So also,
Man,
I'm drinking like
Joe doesn't know what to think.
Fucking isn't that funny?
Fucking hilarious. There was one I seen a TikTok. There he goes. Theo's like, he's like, yeah, man. You know, it's springtime. Everybody's getting back into the rhythm of it. You know, everybody's getting kind of motivated again. And then Joe's like, he's like, it's the dead of winter.
Oh,
it's January.
Yeah.
He's like, it's January. And then he's like, come on, man. He's like, you guys aren't open-minded. You guys aren't open-minded.
What was it? Spring.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Right here.
It's spring. It's $12 a month.
Hey,
Come
this
on.
shit is getting gay, bro, today. Sorry, I gotta.
It's just very dick oriented today. I wouldn't say it's gay.
Well, it's that time of year. It's spring. People are
It's not
refreshed.
spring. It's the middle of the winter.
Yeah,
It's freezing cold out. It's just January.
whatever. You
It
guys aren't.
doesn't-
You guys aren't open minded.
It doesn't get more winter than
Okay.
January.
Not even the Groundhog's Day yet.
Why not just say it's August?
Okay.
Why not
It's
just
August.
Lie. Hey man, it's like it's August out. Like what? It's spring.
I have the
It's
best
midsummer.
calendars.
Oh, fuck.
We were going to talk about today why we became real estate agents, so maybe we should touch on that a little
Talk
bit
about?
because we got a little sidetracked there, but you know, that's just how we are.
Is that what you want to talk about? All right. So, yeah. Have you gave it some thought yet? Have you gave it some thought as to why you became a real estate agent?
I'm still wondering why I decided to be honest with you, Brandon. Still wondering.
You know why. You know why. Give it.
Like, what was
Send
I thinking?
You know why. Let's pretend someone just came up to you. A client asked you.
No, man. No. I'm just joking. Why I became a realtor? Well, I think you said this last night too. I don't know. I mean, we did all okay as kids, but we definitely you know, money was always a stress for sure.
Yep.
And I always, you coming from the military, I worked for the railway, and I don't know, man. I just wanted more. I wanted more money. To be honest, be completely blunt, I wanted more money, and once I got into it, obviously it took a while because you can't just get into it and start making that.
No.
It was a huge challenge at first. It still is every day. But the freedom now that we get, and it completely changed my life financially.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody else says, man. That's why you get into it, because it is ups and downs for sure. But and then once you start to make a few extra dollars, you can then pursue other things as well. I bought a couple buildings. I wouldn't have been able to do that if I wasn't in real estate. I can guarantee you that.
That's exactly right, man. And that's what it seems to allow you to be able to do, is it allows you to, where I was in a system where I was just going from paycheck to paycheck, right? For years, it was like I was counting dollars. And I mean, you know, I'm not at a point now where I'm, you know, Scrooge McDuck swimming in it, anything like that. But
Yeah.
it's like, it just allows some breathing room, which then allows you to actually pursue things that you're truly interested in. And allows you to actually, I find when people don't have the financial stress, they're allowed to kind of flourish in areas that they actually enjoy. And it kind of brings out people's personalities a little bit more. And yeah, man, it's changed my life completely. It's changed my life completely. And I never thought of myself as a real estate agent. I never once, when I was growing up, did I think I'd be a real estate agent. I never thought that'd be something that I was even able to do. It's like I looked at real estate agents as like another tier of people. It's like they knew something I didn't. They had some type of insider information, and I mean, there is an aspect to that, obviously, that we're tapped into this a lot more than anybody else ever is, but anybody can learn it. It's like anything. I mean, you know, it's like being a welder. Welders know certain things that other people don't, but you go to school for that and you learn it, and you hang around with people who teach you different skills. And then the more time you spend in the trade and the craft, the better that you get.
Right. What have you been? 5 years now? 5, 4?
4. This is 4 years right now. Feels, you know, what's a very interesting stat actually on that note. Only 1 out of 10 agents will make it past 5 years. 90% of real estate agents don't make it past 5 years. That's a real stat.
Going on 6.
That's a real stat, dude. So
I know. I actually know
most
that.
people don't have the stomach for it. Most people don't have the stomach for it.
And
Like
it's
you
such an
said,
emotional roller coaster too, man. Like right
It's
now, what's
really-
going on in the world? It's, if you let that get in your head, man,
Yeah.
you're done. And I used to let it get in my head. Everything. Didn't do a deal for a month. You're all worried. You're like, especially January.
Yeah.
That's when all your fees are coming out.
The
But
only time
anyway.
I got worried was my first year, maybe second year.
Yeah, but
My first year, I was stressed right out because I didn't come in the business with a lot of money. I didn't have a big bankroll saved up or anything. I mean, I was driving around in an orange 2008 Kia with rusted wheel wells, and this thing, I was lucky. I mean, I paid $1,200 for it. I was lucky to get to my appointment, and I was just like, you know what, this is who I am. I'm not, you know, as long as I'm willing to show up and put in the work, I don't think it matters what I'm driving. Yeah, people want to see a roll up in a Rolls Royce, friggin' Lamborghini, and
yeah, fuck that.
beautiful vehicle. But like, you know, I think just even from seeing how I started, it's like I feel like if I could do it the way I did it, driving around in a beat up $1,200 vehicle, selling
Absolutely.
real estate, and then end up buying something nicer, it's like, man,
Yeah.
as long as people are willing to learn, I think anybody could become a real estate agent if they truly wanted to, as long as they're willing to put in the time and realizing that the money doesn't just pour in, though. That's the problem. A lot of people are stuck on salary is a drug. Salary is a drug, right? When you have some money coming in, that's a safe income.
Man,
The later you get in life, where you have kids, where you have family, and now you have homes, mortgages, and responsibilities to pay for, it's really hard to take a jump into something that's so risky like real estate, where there is no stable income. It's very difficult for people to fathom. And the earlier I think that you can kind of get into real estate is the better, because you have less responsibilities, are able to learn more, and it'll actually put you at a better position later on in life if you're willing to stick it out.
oh man, if I could have did it when I was younger, I would. If I had known, I wasn't taught any of this. Coming right out of high school, they don't teach you shit about life, about real estate. You can go, when we were like, say 18, 19, went to the bank, said, look, I want to buy a duplex, right? I got a job. I want to buy a duplex. No, you don't have enough credit. But if you go in the bank and say, hey, I want $60,000-$70,000 to go to school, yeah, no problem. Here you go. And it's all, nobody's taught how to do their own thing anymore, man. It's all a frigging game. But anyway, back,
get a job, right? Everybody
get a job.
That's the
work
whole
9 to 5.
That's the whole mantra. Get a job, buy a house,
Yeah.
and it's like, yeah, sure, buy real estate. Turn your money into an asset is the key.
Absolutely.
Turn your money into something that's actually worth something. The more you understand about money, the
Yeah.
more you realize that it's actually not worth anything.
If I could go back, man, I would have never bought a house.
This $20 isn't actually, like, this is just plastic. This is just plastic.
Yeah.
And they print as much of this as they want. And when you realize that, it's like, okay, this actually doesn't have any worth, and it's vanishing and becoming worth less every friggin' minute because of inflation. You need to put it into an asset. Once you transfer that money into something, this, man, you got 3 properties right now.
Man,
transfer your money into something that's an asset. You're actually, now your money's increasing. Now your net worth is increasing. Your money's not just evaporating.
and money sitting in the bank too, man. I guess we're kind of getting sidetracked here too, but it doesn't really do anything for you. It's nice to look at. That's about it.
Yeah.
He's a Grant Cardone, man. He goes right in debt every year. Like, yeah, every year, every time he boom, gone. We went out for a drink with a guy there. Remember? And he was telling us how much, like, he's in debt from his properties. It was something like $10 million in debt, and I was, but it's all good debt.
Yeah,
It's all making him money, big money, right? That's what it's all about. But anyway, if I could go back, man, I would have never bought a house to start. I would have bought a duplex or a triplex and basically live for free. If I was young, like, not that we're old, but for the first.
We got all kinds of time, man. Most people don't even start thinking about this stuff till they're 50.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it just it changed your life for sure, and we could help anybody if they want to get into it too, right? Like, show them how to do the course, where to start, anything like that. But there's a lot more too.
And you have to be willing to put yourself out there. That's a big part of it too, right? Like, and especially when you're starting in the business. One thing that I find super interesting about my trajectory was, like, when I first got into real estate, I felt like I was more confident within the first couple of years, because I was like, oh, I can do this, and I was just tackling every situation head on. And it's like, the more I know and learn about a situation, the more I realize the less that I know about it.
Right.
It's a knowledge paradox.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
I have. Yeah.
The more that you learn, the more you realize you don't know.
It's true. You forget what you know until the situation comes up.
you forget what you know, but the more you learn about a situation, the more you realize there's so much about this that I actually don't know. I thought I had this, and then the more you learn, you're like, oh, there's a whole bunch of this that I actually like. There's so much to learn, and that's what's cool about real estate too. Is that it's not like after the first year, you're like, oh, I know exactly how to do everything. You're gonna keep learning because you're gonna run into different situations
every day. Hey, man, and how all the people looking in that aren't realtors think how easy it is.
Yeah.
Is it? No,
man.
Not at all, man.
It's physically easy because you're not breaking your back. You're not going out and like lifting a bunch of heavy
shit. But upstairs,
like,
I'm talking about upstairs.
Oh man, it is one of the hardest mental and emotional things because you're dealing with the largest transaction in people's lives. And you have to be able to solve all the problems that come up. Keep calm and keep confidence within your clients too. And
man, I did it last year. I went through
very stressful.
Man, especially when you're dealing with divorces. I did 3 last year, and you're doing one right. You're doing one right now.
I just settled one.
You're like the marriage counselor,
and you land right in the middle. So I have one that just closed yesterday, and then and there's another deal that I have accepted right now with a divorce. And I think there's a lot of that going on. I mean, it's not like we're the only ones, but there's a lot of people dealing with that.
I don't know. It's good. I really encourage anybody who wants to join real estate to reach out to you or I. I'm Evan Young with EXP.
I guess we didn't introduce ourselves. We could always throw an introduction at the start of the video, but Brandon Vincent with EXP as well. Yeah, between the two of us, we almost got about 10 years experience.
Yeah, man. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Full of knowledge right here.
That's a lot of knowledge.
But yeah, if anybody wants to get into it, man, we'd be more than happy to help show you the course, how to do it. And because it definitely changed our life for sure.
I have a guy right now out in Ontario that's writing the course end of the month. And he was just asking me some questions. Actually, I was just saying to him, I was like, let me know if you need a hand writing the contract or anything. I'll send you a contract and just give you a scenario and then you send it back to me and we'll see how you do. And so any stuff like that, right? Anything that we can do to help for sure. And teach people how to put out content, actually how to flourish their business. Because you and I have both done it, separate, like a little bit different, but very similar. There is a certain kind of formula that you got to plug in to really optimize and get the best out of the business.
Absolutely. And if I knew the things today that I want to share with people that I wish I knew when I started, oh buddy, we'd be so much further along, which we're doing well now, but there's things now that people just don't show you.
No,
that we have access to through our group there. But
and that's what I want to do this year. I want to get into actually sharing, like Mike Sherrard said this. He said, if you think that you're giving away too much information, like if you feel like, maybe I shouldn't be sharing that, I should keep that to myself. He said, use that as a litmus test to realize that you're actually not sharing enough. Like if you think, should I share that? It's like, you should share everything. Because that's what he does. He shares absolutely everything. And he's got one of the most successful models and teams in EXP, and it's all online. Everything that you want to learn from him could be online, but he shares it all. And everybody, it's like the more value, like he understands the value deliver aspect of business.
It's not just about, man, it's not just about friggin' going and knocking on doors and all this crap, man. There's so much more to it. I hope we can help more people with that as we go on. But anyway, man,
land is playing in 1 minute and 25 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Well, this was good.
Do the drum roll. This is good, man. It's always awesome talking to you, Brandon. No audience, man. Nobody's clapping. We'll have to practice that a little better. This was awesome, buddy. Always good chatting with you, man. We're gonna do this again next Wednesday. Talk with something else. But if anybody wants to know about real estate or how to get into it, you can contact myself, Evan Young, EXP, or my man Brandon Vincent.
We can throw our numbers in the description or whatever. We'll make it really easy to get a hold of us. Leave a comment and anything. We're always tracking all the channels, so let us know.
All right, man. See you later, buddy.